because we got dogs facing dogs. So, as a baseball junkie, this is just the good stuff.
This is great.
It's good stuff. Welcome back to Beyond the Diamond, the South Oklahoma versus Houston Astros, two-time world champions. Battle of the West, Battle of 45, Battle of the Red River. I am ecstatic for tonight. You have Hunter Brown versus Jacob deGrom. We'll be live streaming on this channel here, so tune in if you're watching this. We'll be live a little right before pregame and then throughout the game. So tune in for that.
Watching some ball, giving away some things.
Yeah, it's going to be hopefully a fun evening. The Houston Astros and the South Oklahoma Rangers are one game back of the leading Mariners in the AL West. They have a 4-game matchup. Hunter Brown versus Jacob deGrom, game 1. Lance McCullers Jr. versus Nate Eovaldi, game 2. Blanco versus, how do we say his name? Maley, who's a stud, 4-1, 1.47 ERA on Saturday. And then the classic TBD versus Jack Leiter on Sunday. So a big 4-game set. First matchup of the year against the Rangers. The Battle of I-45, the Battle of a lot, Battle of State what? Pride, State, everything.
Last year, Astros won the Lone Star Series.
How many won in a row?
7-6. The Astros have won 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row, and then there was a tie in 2020.
That counts as a win. It goes to your previous winner.
Yeah.
So 5.
Yeah, and for some reason I can't.
19, they won 6 in a row.
19. So 2016 was the last full season that the Rangers won. They won 15-4, and since then, it's been all Astros.
Back when you used to play a division
outside
opponent
of
19 times. It's crazy.
Yeah, outside of the ALCS 2023.
Yeah,
I don't want to talk about that.
Big 4-game set.
Big 4-game
Big
set.
4-game set.
This is I would say the first testing point of the season. It's been a lot of kind of dipping your toe in the water this season, figuring things out. This first month, I don't think anybody. I mean, there's been plenty of people on Twitter that have called this season over already, or said they're back. You know, it's been a roller coaster. But I think overall, in the grand scheme of things, it's really been just a kind of we're just getting started. It's been a month.
What's that guy's name on election year? He wears the glasses and the white shirt. He's the one.
Wolf Blitzer?
No. The young guy. Too soon to call.
Oh yeah, too soon to call.
Too soon to call.
Yeah, I think this is the first battleground state.
Ooh.
You know
Ooh.
This is the first big test. Not to say that if they got swept, the season would be over, but it would be. It'd be a rough hurdle to get over. I mean, it's May. They could lose the rest of this month and still have a chance. That's baseball. That's how baseball works. But I think this is the first test of this lineup. See how good this lineup truly is. Hunter Brown is the first big test for Hunter Brown, facing a division opponent. That's good. Facing against Jacob deGrom.
Who's looked like Jacob deGrom the last 2 starts.
Yep. Test of your bullpen, your solid bullpen on the road. This is where everything gets tested. This is what they call nut cutting time.
Ooh.
So
I like that, dude. Well, pause. I like that saying, dude. Gosh dang it.
But I think what we talked about on the recap episode of the World Series, a big catalyst of this is your 2-hole hitter. And if this is what he needs to turn it around, what are you thinking on that?
Yeah. Jose Altuve hasn't been good of late. He's been in a little funk. I will say this: he just rises to the occasion in big moments, and it always seems like he rises to the occasion against South Oklahoma Rangers.
What do you think his career OPS is at Globe Life,
including playoffs, or just I guess it'll just be regular season data?
Regular season, I think.
825.
It is 10-17.
1,000.
He has 1,000 OPS.
17 OPS at Globe Life. Hot.
In 32 games. He has 10 home runs.
He sees the ball very well.
This is
a get right.
I think this is the series that Altuve turns it around. You hope that you can see Jordan maybe by the end of the series. A hot take, though. I think Walker's going to really love that batter's eye.
I think so, too. Hey, look, there may be a Horcrux at first base, but I will say this. His predecessor, Mr. Abreu, hit pretty damn well at Globe Life. So maybe it's a thing. Maybe there's a Horcrux at first base at Daikin, but on the road, especially up 45, it seems that the first basemen tend to hit there pretty good. What I'm going in the series is, can the offense jump on pitcher? This is not breaking news. This is a game plan. Jacob deGrom and Nate Eovaldi are going to throw fuck you fastballs.
Yes.
The entire time. So can you jump on one? Can you get ahead of one? Can you get out early on one? Can you cheat to one? Can you put some pressure on them to execute at a high level? What we've seen over the last 6 games, this Astros offense, hell or high water, is going to find a way. They're going to find a way, whether it's in the 8th inning against a pitcher that's been shoving or against a bullpen that's been really, really good. They're going to find a way. So I would like to see some sustained offense and taking it to them. But no matter what happens, just find a way to get a dub. If the hitting coaches want to listen to me, I'm going to tell you right now, they're going to throw fastballs, and they're going to throw a lot of them. They're going to throw at least the first 2 days.
Eovaldi has a career 4.36 ERA with the Astros, but he's been real up and down.
I feel like just his career's been amazing, and we've always tend to seem that we face him in October. I just hate that he was never an Astro. Mm-hmm. Like, he just seems like would have been like a perfect golden era age run Astro. Instead, we had to face him every single October.
Well, and they've had success where they've gone back to back home runs or something like that. Was it 4 in a row?
Yeah.
And then they've also, I think he's shoved against us before. So
it's gonna be a fun series.
Yeah, this is also the series where you can help Hunter Brown's Cy Young campaign out a little bit and knock off Maley, who has come out of nowhere. One of the best pitchers in baseball. Out of nowhere. I think he's 31.
If you're really feeling frosty, his odds are plus 4,500 still for Cy Young.
Maley? Yeah, I mean, I think he's fallen off a little bit, but his ERA is still like 1. He's
with Framber Valdez with the current odds.
Yeah.
And Logan Gilbert. He's in really good.
So you can help out the Hunter Brown Cy Young campaign.
Especially,
also doesn't hurt to knock off Jacob deGrom.
I was about to say deGrom's at plus 1,500. He's 6th right now. Updated odds. Tariq Skubal plus 165. He gave up 5 earned yesterday, but had 11 punchies. Garrett Crochet plus 270. Max Fried, worried about that one because the pinstripes carry a lot of votes. Plus 450, and Hunter Brown plus 500.
Where's the
Cole Reagan's right behind Hunter Brown at all the way plus 1,500. So the Vegas bookmakers have it at a 4-horse race right now.
Where's Eovaldi on that?
Eovaldi's at, wow, we're facing 3 Cy Young candidates. DeGrom's at plus 1,500. Nate Eovaldi's at plus 2,000, right behind DeGrom. And then you have Maley at plus 4,500. So you're facing, of the 3 pitchers you're facing this week, of the 4, 3 are in the top 6 in the top 12
DeGrom with
Cy Young.
2.72 ERA, Eovaldi 1.78, Maley 1.47. 3 very good pitchers, and then Leiter's not a slouch himself.
Yeah.
So you need your offense to rise to the occasion. You need them to be in the lab right now.
Yeah.
As we speak, I hope they're looking at video and scouting reports because it's a tough matchup, and you really need on the Astros side. Let's get into the guy going to the second game. You really need him to also rise to the occasion.
Yeah. Lance McCullers Jr. will have the Friday start against Nate Eovaldi. Obviously, all the off-the-field stuff transpired. Terrible, horrible start on last Saturday, not even getting out of the first. and you have an opportunity to bounce back, and you got to get back on the horse. And in-state rivalry, both sides hate each other. Going to be amped up. You're going to have the crowd just laying into you.
I think that's where Lance
and
thrives.
I think that's. I just think you need that fuck you push.
Yeah.
In the sense of things, it just everything's just so guarded and so like protected. Like fuck all that.
Yeah.
Just go out and be your best. And I think we're going to see that Friday. And there needs to be harder conversations, in the next 2 weeks, then you can have them. But I'm still in the camp of, hey, there's 4 more starts before I start even having those. And it starts on Friday. You're kind of building your case to stay in the rotation, 1, but 2, an opportunity to hopefully, take the second game of the series after Hunter Brown hopefully takes the Thursday night game. So it's gonna be good baseball. This is fun. This is fun. This is fun. I like when rotations line up, and obviously we don't have Framber in this slide, but you had Framber through a magnificent complete game or 8 innings against the Royals on Tuesday night. But I love when you have an in-state rivalry, or whether it's you're playing the Yankees or you're playing whoever, when the rotos line up and you're like, all right, we got dogs facing dogs. So as a baseball junkie, this is just the good stuff.
This is great.
It's good stuff.
I'm excited. I'm excited for tonight. We'll be, like we said, live streaming. We'll be doing a spin wheel, giving away some shirts or something tonight, doing a live stream, watching ball, hanging out.
What's your expectations going into this 4-game set?
Not gonna lie, I expect 3-1.
Okay.
I think they're a good enough team to do that. I think the Astros hitters are everything. They're going to make the difference in this series. I think it's going to be a lot of close games. But this team has always done that thing where they hit good pitching well, and then they kind of struggle against they play down a competition. But I think this is going to be an example of playing up to competition. They're going to thrive on a probably very raucous crowd, like you said. I think Walker is going to be. I think he's going to be the guy of the series. I think he's going to be the dog of the series.
Wow.
I think he really is going to go off. I think it comes down to the offense and Lance.
I'll say this: the Houston offense has had a total of 27 at-bats against Jacob deGrom.
That's not very many. It's not very many.
Not
most of them are Altuve, I'm assuming.
No. 3 players.
Oh, Walker.
Walker has faced deGrom 7 times. Over 7.
Years ago.
Brendan Rodgers has faced Jacob deGrom 6 times. 2 for 6.
Well, that's not bad.
And Victor Caratini has faced Jacob deGrom 14 times. 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, batting .286 with 1,000 OPS.
Okay, so Victor's starting. Tonight.
But yeah, so no one has any data except Victor Caratini.
Altuve's never faced deGrom?
Never faced. No Astros.
I guess when he was on the Mets for a while, that we had it was
never
before we had
landed on him.
Yeah, we just didn't have
he's been hurt.
Damn. That's gonna be crazy.
On the other side, Adolis has 13 at bats. Heim has 10. Josh Young's got 7. Langford's got 8. Simeon's got 17. Smith's got 9.
Yeah, Hunter Brown has a 3.09 ERA against the Rangers in 6 starts.
Yeah.
So he's seen him.
You know what? I think the last time Hunter Brown faced him was when we had that watch party at Collins' place at Space Cowboy. Right there on Main Street, on Main.
Oh.
And the game was an Apple TV at Rangers Astros game. Hunter Brown barely got through like 3 innings.
Yeah, let's not bring that up.
Yeah. Hey, we're on the good side of it now.
I think there's a lot of stats going in this. We've thrown a lot of numbers at y'all. But really what it comes down to is who wants it more.
Wow.
Classic.
If you score more than the other team, you tend to win the game.
Yeah.
So just do that. Run the scoring play. Hopefully the hitting coaches run the scoring play this weekend.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Run the one where guys hit home.
Run the one where we score with runners in scoring position, especially with bases loaded.
Well, what are your expectations for this this series? Comment down below. Come hang out with us tonight. Come hang out in the live show tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Friday Live. Celebrating our good friend Jake Myers. And while we're celebrating with our good friend Jake Myers, I'm going to have some Big City wings. Houston's wing joint, Paul's wing joint, 13 locations. The 14th's being made right now in Cyprus. I'm also be celebrating with Zing Zang, you Zing, we Zang. I mean, you know what? Tomorrow, Friday Live, I may, you know what? I'm gonna pour me up. I'm gonna pour me up. He does that every time. The Michelada mix. I'm gonna enjoy that Friday episode, but with the cashing the Jake Myers bet.
Yeah,
and you're gonna catch me wearing my Kobe Stevens birdies gear because you know what? That was basically a birdie. I basically went birdie finish, wearing my Kobe Stevens golf apparel because Brian has to pay my bet. Finally, I finally won one.
I have a pork chop next week.
I have a pork chop. I can't wait. Oh, hot damn.
All right.
Well, that's the preview. We'll be on, like Josh said, tomorrow's live show and tonight as well. So tune in. And if I don't see you there, see you at a different time.
Thank you for watching and listening to Beyond the Diamond podcast. Like I said, live tonight, live tomorrow. All things go well. Maybe we'll hang out this weekend. I don't know.
Hey, maybe we'll start slapping each other.
Yeah, go Stros. Take on the Rangers. Let's do it.
Peace. Love you guys.